He got the biggest hit of the inning.
Ed Sprague, Pat Borders, Ricky Henderson to face Wilson Álvarez, who now has the luxury of a 5-run lead. That's ball 1. 24 pitches from Wilson Álvarez tonight now. 20 of them have been strikes. Ed Sprague, a 500 hitter here in the postseason. And this one hit in the air down the left field line. Raines on the run near the wall and made the catch. Nice job down the line by Tim Raines for the first out of the inning.
Both teams blessed with outstanding speed in the outfield. You see Tim Raines take a quick glance. How close am I to the railing? And an acrobatic catch.
Tim, put the sign back up.
Souvenir for somebody. Autograph it with the spike mark in there.
One out, and here's Pat Borders. Borders riding a 16-game postseason hitting streak. Fouled out of play down the right field line. Needs one to tie Hank Bauer, who did it from 1956 through 58 with the New York Yankees. Clint used to say CBS Sports down the left field line. Strike 2. If it says CBS Sports down there now, it's in Morse code.
Boy, has this been impressive to watch Wilson Álvarez continue to throw strike after strike. You're talking about a guy who led the league in walks.
Down the line, fouled, still 0-2.
And think back to game 1. The key innings for a pitcher are always those innings after your team scored. And McDowell in game 1 and Juan Guzman were not able to get the side out. Álvarez going at it like he's going to do it.
Álvarez has been very stingy lately. 7-0 over his last 8 starts. That just misses outside, 1-2. In his last 5 starts, he's allowed just 3 earned runs total. One-two pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Back in Chicago, Jim, we talked about this, that maybe Gene Lamont didn't like or wasn't going to benefit from being down in the series and having youngsters like Wilson Álvarez and Jason Beret in the position of having to come through.
They've been their 2 best pitchers the last 6 weeks. Álvarez and Beret unbeaten.
This is inside. It's now 2-2. Since the 24th of August, Álvarez and Beret have won all 14 of their starts. Here's the 2-2 to Borders. Fouled hard down the right field line. Packed house, as you would expect here at Skydome. Greg Gumbel, Jim Cott, Pat O'Brien, Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. And we have seen a change in momentum early on. Swing and a miss, and Borders goes down swinging. Second strikeout for Álvarez.
Good late breaking curve by Álvarez after Borders fouled off a few fastballs. And see right there to the hitter, it looks like it's going to be about bell tie. You can see the tight rotation on that curve.
Here's Ricky Henderson, still looking for his first hit of the series. Check swing into the White Sox dugout. It's now 0-2. Both Ricky Henderson and Robbie Alomar coming into this game have had their problems. Alomar got a base hit his first time up in the second inning. Foul at the plate. We talked with Cito Gaston before the game and said that when Ricky was on base back in Chicago that he wasn't running as you would expect, and Cito mentioned the soft dirt between first and second,
which the Blue Jays will not have a problem with here at Sky Dome with the sliding pits and the AstroTurf.
No balls, 2 strikes. Down and in, 1-2. Chicago 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. The Blue Jays no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Line in the left center field. That'll roll to the wall. Henderson pulls into second with a double, his first base hit of this postseason.
Well, it seems like in this series, the first 2 outs are just to kind of get things out of the way. You could see the screwball spin on Alvarez's changeup, and Henderson goes out and gets it. But all of the action in this series begins to happen with 2 out.
Here's Devon White. Now Ricky out at second is not guaranteed to stay there. 15 times this season he has stolen third base. See what Devon White has done with runners in scoring position. Strike 1.
Well, if Ricky steals third base here with 2 out down 5, he better do it standing up or he will hear something from Cito Gaston, and I think he's aware of that. Would not be a percentage play.
Doesn't get you much either. Although Cito insists his runners are on their own.
Yes.
1-1. And now a ball and 2 strikes on Devon White.
Much more relaxed team. You could sense it in the clubhouse and on the playing field. And you pointed out they have the best road record in the American League. Alex Fernandez, though losing game 2, pitched well enough to win.
Tomorrow's game 4, Jason Beret will go for Chicago. Todd Stottlemyre for Toronto. A ball and 2 strikes with 2 out and Henderson at second. And there he goes. Karkovice double pumped, and Henderson has the base stolen.
A big lead and a good jump. You can see Ricky looks in. He almost has it on cruise control. I think he sensed Ventura playing well behind third base, and that's what Karkovice had to wait for. I'm sure that's what Ricky spotted, said, I can get in there easy. You better be able to with 2 out.
2-2 now. The count on Devon White. inside. Count is full. Down at first base, Ted Hendry says no, he didn't go around. Karkovice had thrown Rickey out twice in his last 3 chives. Three-two pitch. Base hit center field. Blue Jays are on the board.
Another 2-out hit. The Blue Jays get on the board just out of the reach of Álvarez, and I think that's what would cause a little anxiety on that Chicago bench. Even though they scored 5, this is such a potent attack. When you look up and down the Toronto lineup, there's really not a soft touch to get that 3rd out.
Of the 11 runs scored in this series by Toronto, 10 of them have now come across with 2 outs. Here's Paul Molitor. And Molitor swings and fouls back. Devon White, a threat to go at first.
You referred to Rickey stealing 3rd base with 2 out, and that the Blue Jay runners are on their own. And even though they're down 4, it'd be surprising to see Devon White try to steal 2nd base.
34 steals and 38 tries this season. There he fakes the break and comes back. Well, Devo had me thinking he was going.
Well, again, that's why Cito says he gives the runners the green light, but not the have-to-steal sign, the automatic steal sign, because White, as soon as he made 1 step, didn't feel that he had a good enough jump, and he held up.
0-2, the count to Molitor. And Álvarez steps off. Is high, and it's 1-2. If Molitor reaches, Joe Carter would be next. Opponents have 22 stolen bases. Against Álvarez, 17 have been caught stealing. And he's got it picked off. Thomas throws down. The throw is high, but in time, and that will retire the Blue Jays. Here in the 3rd, they get 1 back, and at the end of 3, it's the White Sox 5 and the Blue Jays 1.